Good morning and welcome to This Week. Breaking overnight an historic deal.
We have a real opportunity to achieve a comprehensive, peaceful settlement.
The international community and America's longtime enemy forge a late-night landmark pact to freeze Iran's nuclear program. Will it stop Iran from getting the bomb? If it falls apart, is war next? Joining us this morning, Secretary of State John Kerry. We go inside Iran, plus Martha Raddatz and Christian Amanpour with all the breaking details and analysis. Then our Powerhouse Roundtable takes on the Democrats' stunning move to shake up the Senate and America's lasting fascination with JFK. Plus, Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg and Maya Angelou, Calypso Queen.
Manjo as fast as you can, Manjo, the police holding me. I haven't thought of that song in 200 years.
Right here this Sunday morning.
From ABC News, This Week with George Stephanopoulos starts now.
And we begin with that big news breaking overnight after months of secret talks and high-stakes diplomacy, a deal between Iran and the West to suspend its nuclear program and get some relief from those sanctions that have crippled Iran's economy. It's sparking strong and split reactions in Washington and around the world. We'll get right to Secretary of State John Kerry in a moment. First, ABC's chief foreign correspondent Terry Moran has more on the fine print and the fierce response. He's at the negotiating site in Geneva. Good morning, Terry.
Good morning, Georgia. The deal hammered out in the wee hours of the morning here is full of either promise or peril, depending on your point of view. The headlines: Iran has agreed to suspend the growth of its nuclear program. It won't add to its stock of enriched uranium. It will degrade some of the most dangerous enriched uranium it has. And it has agreed to open up its nuclear facilities to daily inspections by international officials. The U.S. has agreed to ease sanctions to the tune of about $6 or $7 billion. That's actually a relatively small portion of the sanctions that have brought Iran's economy to its knees. And this whole thing is temporary. 6 months, neither side trusts each other here as they enter into negotiations to try to reach a comprehensive agreement, lifting all sanctions in exchange for an end to Iran's nuclear weapons ambitions. That is a very tough nut to crack.
No surprise, the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu trashing the deal, calls it a bad deal, an historic mistake, says Israel is not going to be bound by the agreement, and he's going to do everything he can to prevent Iran from getting a nuclear weapon.
Absolutely. No question about that, George. And what Israel's going to do now is try to rally its support in the United States, in other countries, and especially in Congress, and try to block this agreement by getting new sanctions imposed. Israel has also made clear, Prime Minister has made clear, that Israel is ready to go it alone if necessary. So it will prepare, if necessary, some kind of military action, probably with the quiet, tacit support of Saudi Arabia and other countries in the region, which are also terrified of the prospect of an Iranian nuclear weapon.
The real test, of course, is 6 months from now. Will this lead to a deal that actually rolls back Iran's nuclear program?
You know, that is the big question. That is an incredibly difficult negotiation going forward. And the test of whether or not all of this, people are talking about how it's making history. The test of whether it's successful is whether at the end of the day, Iran can become a normal nuclear country. Can it enrich uranium and have nuclear power transparently without lying or cheating? Can it be trusted with it? And can it join in a new kind of relationship with the United States and the West? Those are the stakes here, and they are very, very high.
No question about that. Terry Moran, thanks very much.